Hello, everyone. So, real quickly, we're going to take you through the process of posting a story to Wired. Okay, so first of all, you need to have an account. So, when you go down here to log in, it'll say um, you have an account that you can actually log into. If you don't have one, talk to your editors, get an account. Also, number two, you also absolutely have to have a staff profile. Your staff profile should look like these, taken in the studio, nice and clean, and make sure that you have your name in there, your title, whatever you're doing. When you click on it, you should be able to see your photo, a little bio, and all the stories that you've written. Okay, this is really important. Without those two things, I don't want you posting anything on Wired. So make sure that you get those two things done. Um, you then go to Westside Wired and you go to login and you use your account. You get in there. Now yours is going to look a little different than mine. I'm an administrator, so you don't have everything here, but it'll look similar. You find stories and you go to new. From there, you make sure that you put your headline in there, and it's an upstyle headline, which means you capitalize the main letters of the headline. Don't just title the headline a headline like Westside Cheerleaders, right? That doesn't mean anything. Or Westside Wired, or like be specific. Use an active verb. Tell us specifically about the story. If we go to Westside Wired, the stories that get clicked on more are the ones that have an interesting headline, and they also have a good photo that is used. So this is actually a decent headline. So snowy struggles, students and teachers face difficulties getting to school. It's to the point, it's specific, it tells the reader what's going on, they can click on it, and they know what they're going to get. That is important. All right? Make sure that you guys have that. It's an up style, so everything's capitalized. So cap the first letter of every word, except of the main words. So your body copy, your story, actually you'll copy that over from like Word or something like that. So I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna paste it in. Your formatting should be the same as what you copied it from if you're using Word. You can make edits in here. We don't want to write our stories in here. Just copy from somewhere else. Remember that it should be edited by an editor. Do not post things yourself without having editors say it's okay, everything's good, and everything's ready to go. Photos, within the body of the text, I'm going to put my photo right here, one of my photos. I'm going to go to Add Media, and we're going to add Jonathan, let's say. Now, if this is your photo that you uploaded, you can go to Upload right here. If that's your photo, then you need to make sure that you write a caption, and the caption should be the 5 W's and H, right? Who, what, when, where, why, and how. And you need to have a photographer cut line now, or a photographer byline. Tell me who took the photo. All right, it should be linked to somebody that's here, so then we know who took the photo. If you don't do this kind of stuff, we get disqualified from contests, and it's just not being a journalist. Make sure that you identify people in the photos and that you have bylines for everything that you do. Okay, so let's say we're going to do this. Insert it into the post, and it appears right here. And we'll do another photo right here. Add media. Let's post that one. All right, good job. Look at Caduce did it right. He put the photographer's name in there, and he has a caption. Insert it in the post. Boom. It's good to go. So that's what you need to do. If you have any hyperlinks, so let's say this is a hyperlink that, or it's a part of the text that talks about, let's say, a certain study. I don't know. And this is where you got the study. You can go to that URL, copy it, go up here, and insert that. Press enter. That way someone reading your story can click on that and go to your source, for instance. Or let's say your story is about Mr. Opperman and his social media profile. You can link to his social media profile, like his Instagram or whatever, if he has one. And people can go directly there instead of having to do the extra work to go and type it in themselves. You're giving them relevant, important, good information. Okay? From there, when you go down, tag your story. So this one's like about snowy roads, school, delay, West Side High School. I'm just trying to think of everything. West Side Warriors, first time drivers, etc., etc. You could add those tags. It helps people to find the stories and to do searches, especially put anybody in the story here. So Jonathan Snover, you can add them in there, and then that works out well. People can search. You need to make sure that you have your writer's name in there. That should be the same name that you used when you did your staff profile. Okay, and this is how the website knows who you are, and it can find you and link you up. So you can click on your profile and see the stories you've written, or the photos you've taken, or whatever. Put your writer's name in there. Video embed code is only for videos. Don't worry about that. Your featured image. Now, if you put a featured image on and you do not want it to appear on the story, so let's say we go right here, that's the featured image. We go into that story, the featured image is repeated here. If you don't want that to happen, click do not display. Otherwise, your featured image could be above the story or beside the story. All right, and that's important. Some people don't want their featured image to be put in twice, and that's okay. It's kind of a preference thing. If you're unsure, ask your editors. Okay. Over here, make sure that you're in the correct category. Do not have anything uncategorized. Make sure if it's a video, it's in video. If it's in sports, whatever. It's a photo gallery, news. Categorize your stuff correctly. Once again, we want to make our website usable and easy for people to understand and follow. The featured image one is one that is important that we're screwing up a lot. Okay, your featured image should be 900 pixels by 600 pixels. Okay, so when we go to our website right now, we have a problem. If I scroll down, I'll see all this white space. That's bad. When judges look at our website, they're going to be like, they're not doing something right. And the thing we're not doing right is we don't have consistent featured images. This image should be the same size as this image, and as you can see, that's not happening. All right. To do that, open up your featured image. So I just threw one of my photos in here real quick, and really fast way to do this is go to image size, and you could change. Make sure that says pixels right here. This is Photoshop. Downloaded it if you don't have it. 900 by 600. Okay, 900 by 600. If your photo is some kind of weird dimensions, uncheck that and just force it to be 900 by 600 in there. And your resolution for a computer can just be 72. Oh, you might have to do that again. 900, 600. You can see here how the image is going to look. Don't let it be accidentally warped. That would be bad, of course, right? Just kind of pay attention to what it's looking like. This is a preview. And you press OK. Now, don't worry if it's too small. That's just how Photoshop's doing it. It's only showing 33%. Save it as something different. Go to Save As. I'm going to put it on my desktop so I know where it is, and then I can get rid of it. And then just name it appropriately so it's not just some random name, something that you could find later on if you needed to. Press Save. We're going to go to, yeah. And 10 is fine. 10 or 10, 8, 9, 10. I think it defaults to 10. Just leave it there. Don't do 12. You don't need to. Press OK. I got my featured image ready. Then when I'm going to my story, I'm going to upload a file. Select it. That's my featured image that I cropped. Going to quickly upload it. I'm going to write my caption. I'm going to put my photographer in there. And then I'm going to set featured image. That means your featured image is now ready to go. I have a category set. Let's say it's sports. And I'm going to click up here, preview. Let's see how it looks. All right, so I have my featured image on the top of the story. I have my photo of Jonathan. I have my story here. You can adjust this. So when you're you're like, oh man, I didn't really want it to look like that. You can go in here and click on the photograph, and you can see your alignment. No alignment, align right, align center. Let's preview that real quick. Preview. And you can see how that's in the center of the story now. I kind of like that better than what it was before. All right. So if you ever have any questions over any of this stuff, like specifically ask your editors, ask your producers, say, how do you want me to format that? And they will help you. All right. Don't do anything without making sure that what they want first. Other than that, then you just publish it. Most of you it will go for review. Your editors will take a look at it, and then they'll post it for you. But that is the quick and easy basics on how to publish a story to Wired. If you have questions, see your editors, okay? See your producers. Don't come to Z or K immediately. We'll probably be able to help you, but we have 100 and something students in here. Talk to your editors. They might even tell you something different than what we're telling you right now. They're in charge, don't forget. That's it. Get everything posted, guys.